Hello students, welcome once again, and in this section we have a system of equation and we have to use the Gaussian elimination. So with the back substitution to solve this system of equation. So what we're going to do is to form the argument system. So we have ax here being equal to b, right? So if a is equal to b and the whole system is given by this, then from the system of equation we can write a. So write a based on the coefficients of x1, x2, and x3. So for the first one we have 1, we have 4, 1, 2, and the second part we have 2, 4, -1, we have 1, 1, and therefore -3. That will be for a. Then the b value will be 9 here, -5, and also 9. So since we have a and that will be here, then let's put that here. So we have 4, 2, 1, we have 2, 4, -1, 1, 1, and -3 here. Then we have 9, -5, and also 9 here. Now what we are going to do here is to eliminate all the coefficients of x1 in the second row and also the third row by using the first row. So what we are going to do is, let's continue here. So that's what basically we are going to do. So you realize that in order to make this one here 0, and also to make, so for this second row, in order to make x1 here, the coefficients of x1 here 0, then what we have to do is that we have to multiply through row 2 by 2. We multiply through row 2 by 2 and we subtract it from R1. You realize that this side goes to 0. And in the same way, when we have R3 here, we'll multiply here by 4, right? So multiply through row 3 by 4 and we subtract it from row 1. You realize that the first part here goes to 0. So let's multiply through and see what we're going to get. When we multiply the row 2 by 2, right? So we get 4. We have 16, -2, and then so we have 8 here. Then also we have -2 and we have -10 here. Then we multiply through here by 4. We have 4 here. We have another 4. We have -12, and then also we have -36. We have -36 here. So remember, this is negative. Sorry, it's negative here. So when we subtract it now, let's write. So for the first part, it's just going to be the same. So we have 2, 4, 1. Then we have the 9 here. But the first part is going to be the same. So the second part will just be 4 here minus 4 here gives us 0. Then 8 here minus 2 here gives us 8 minus 2 gives us 6. So over here we have 1 and we have 2 here. Sorry. So we have 1 here and then 2. Alright, so 8 minus 1 we have -7. We have -2 minus 2. Then we can have -4 here. Then also -10 minus 9 here we have 19. Then we have 4 minus 4 also goes to 0. 4 here minus 12 here gives us we have 4 minus 1, we have -3, -12, -2 here is -14, then -36 here minus 9 here will just gives us -45 here. So this is what we have. Now all we are going to do next is to take the row 3 and also we eliminate the coefficient of s2, which is -3 here, using so we are going to use row 2 in doing that. So how do we do that? So we can do that by so if you have row 3, in order to make these ones here the same, what we have to do is that we have to multiply through row 3 by 3 in order to get rid of. So multiply here by 3, you realize that it will cancel out, then we are left with -1 here. Then over here, when we multiply when we divide here by 7 also, you realize that it cancels out and we are left with -1. So we can do that and divide here by row 2 by 7. Now you realize that we are going to get -1 and -1. So what we have to do is to subtract them, which goes to 0. Now, so let's do that. Now multiply through here by 7. We are going to get 0. Then we get -1, right? We get -4 over 7. So -4 here over 7. Alright, so let's check this side again. We have 8 here minus 1 here, which is just 8 here minus 1 here, which is just positive, so it is not negative. So this is positive 7. So we have positive 7 here. So this place is just going to be positive 1. Then for the last part, we have -19 here divided by 7. Now for this side, we have 0 here. We have -1, right? So when we have divide here by that, we have -1. Alright, so then also let's look at, and there is a bit of mistake here. So we have this side, we have 4 here minus 1 here is positive 3, not negative, positive 3. So we have positive 1 here. Then we have -4 here divided by 3, and then also we have -45 here divided by 3. So since we have that, then we're going to subtract. So in the first part, so this still remains the same. These also remain the same, still remain the same. But then also we have over here, to get R3 is just this minus that. So 0 minus 0 goes to 0. 1 minus 1 here goes to 0. -14 over 3 here minus 4 over 7 here. We just get -14 here. So when we subtract that, we should get -14 here. And then also, so negative 86 divided by 21 here. Then we have -45 here minus 19 over 7 here will give us we have -86 over 7. So this is what we have. And from here, what we are going to do is we have AS equal to B. So therefore B here we know. So we know A here is just 41207 -4 0 0 -86 21, and multiplying that by x1 s2 s3 here being equal to B, and B is just 9 -19 -86 here divided by 7. So from here we're going to find xy, s1 s2 and s3. So if you look at the last part, we have this, then multiplied by this being equal to that. So we have -86 here divided by 21 here, s3 being equal to -86 divided by 7. So we realize that negative gets rid of negative, and then also 86 will cancel 86 here, and we have 83 here. This goes there, 21 over 7, and then we have s3 to be 3 here. Alright, so from here we take the second part. We have 7x2, we have 7s2 -4s3. So -4s3 here, all equal to -19. So we are looking for 1s2. So we have s2 here will be equal to -19 here. This goes to the other side plus s3 here, right? When we divide by 7, so s2 here is basically -19 here plus 4 -19 here divided by 7, and we should just get sorry, s3 is 3, sorry. So we have just -19 plus 12 here divided by 7, and this we just So from here we are just going to get negative 7 here divided by 7 here, and we have s here to be s2 here to be negative 1. Then for the last part we have just 4s1, then plus s2, then plus 2s3 being equal to 9. So over here we are just going to get x1 here to be 9 here. This goes there, negative s2, negative 2s3 here divided by 4. So x1 here will just be 9 minus s2. So s2 is just negative 1, right? Minus s3, which is just 3 divided here by 4, and s1 will just be, so we have this, and we are going to get just so when we compute everything we should get 1 here. We should get 1 there because we have 10 minus 6 here divided by 4, which is just 4 here divided by 4 here, right? We cancel out and we have 1. So this is the value. So we have s1 to be 1, we had s2 to be negative 1, and also s3 to be 3. So thank you very much for joining me in this section. I'll see you in another section.